Hello friends, welcome to the first episode of Summoning Stones Is It Worth, where we go through the monsters in the newest Summoning Stone rotation and we talk about where they're useful and hopefully help you decide if this is a Summoning Stone rotation you want to go for. We'll go through all the Nat 5s, the Nat 4s, and we'll talk about any notable 3 stars in the rotation. So we'll start with Woosa. Woosa is an amazing Guild Wars unit, probably one of the best offense Guild Wars monsters out there. When he awakens, he has 118 base speed, which makes it really easy to get first turn and put up immunity. If the enemy doesn't have strip, you pretty much just beat them down while you hide behind your immunity. Very good monster. He's probably mid to late game, very nice, because he does need some runes in order to get that first turn. RTA build is usually violent to keep up immunity. And then Daphnis is very nice nuker monster. I would say he's more of an endgame monster because he needs very good runes, needs to be very fast and still hit really hard. His third skill is all about stripping the defense and getting rid of something right off the bat. RTA focused monster, but he is pretty good Guild Wars too. You can still blow something up right away. Very nice. Ethna is another pretty solid monster. I think she's kind of fallen off because there's some other things that kind of do her job a little bit better. But she does also awaken into speed, so she's very fast. Easy to get first turn. Single target strip with stun, pretty nice. And then AoE defense break, second skill. Solid wind bruiser monster. She kind of fills a similar role to Diana, but I feel like Diana is a bit better. She also is usually despair, and because Josephine is very common in RTA, I feel like she is a bit of a liability if she's on despair and the opponent picks Josephine. Stella is a pretty solid water damage dealer, defense break, branding, attack bar reduction. She used to be a pretty big staple before the twins came out. And she was very good when Garo was really popular in Siege, because this multi-hit just gets rid of that Garo real quick. She kind of fallen off since Sabrina and Talia are just so good, but a solid water damage dealer nonetheless. QB is a setup monster with his third skill, attack buff, crit rate, and invincibility. Great for Katarina QB Jemire. He's also very good with the Lightning Emperors because this gives 3 buffs to them. You put him on shield, they have 5 stacks right off the bat. Very nice setup monster. Can have some fun in Guild Wars with him. Hua used to be a very big staple for R5. I think she's still pretty good for first R5 team. Slow, attack bar reduction, and crit rate leader skill is pretty nice. But we have Lauren now, who also slows, pushes back attack bar, and does a much better job. So kind of unfortunate for Hua that she's kind of fallen out of meta. Then we have Lucian. Lucian is awesome, pretty much everywhere. When you awaken him, he gets third skill, AoE ignore defense, always good everywhere, farming, arena, Guild Wars, even RTA. AoE ignore defense, just so good. This attack power dungeon leader skill is pretty nice too. For getting rid of the waves in most dungeons. Then you have Morris. Morris is probably the worst monster on this list. this skill is really inconsistent, so that makes him really inconsistent. It is pretty fun when he gets the double sixes, revives your whole team to full HP, but if he's reviving your whole team, you're probably in trouble anyway. So I don't recommend him. Probably use him as skill ups for one of the other colors. And our notable 3-star this week is Copper. Copper is awesome. His third skill ignores defense, as long as you have more defense than the enemy, so it can be a little bit risky. If you're hitting a Copper trap in Guild Wars and you don't ignore defense, probably lose. But for the most part, you use third skill on something and it disappears. Our other notable 3-star is the Water Bear. When you awaken him, he gets self-revive, like Perna. And he's become very popular for speed running R5 teams with the Fire Lightning Emperor. And that's it. I don't think these other 3-stars are very good. This used to be a thing on defense, but not so much. Anyway, if you like this, let me know. If you use any of these monsters for something I didn't mention, also let me know. And thanks for watching.